In regions across the world, there are whispers of haunted woods where the laughter of children can be heard long after they have vanished. Our story tonight is inspired by one such chilling legend from Maplewood Park, a tale that has terrified locals for decades. This is not just fiction. Many claim to have experienced the unsettling energies that linger in the shadows. So settle in, turn off the lights, and prepare for a journey into the unknown. Rachel had always found solace in the sprawling Maplewood Park, but as dusk approached, an eerie fog crept in, painting the landscape with shadows. She often heard stories from friends about the park being haunted, especially after dark, but tonight she felt an unquenchable pull to explore deeper. Ignoring her better judgment, she made her way along the winding path, illuminated only by the pale light of the moon. As she crossed into the park, the world around her grew silent. The comforting sounds of nature dimmed, replaced by an unsettling stillness. She took a deep breath, pushing through her anxiety, and continued walking. The tranquility she normally felt in this place seemed replaced by a suffocating weight, tightening around her chest as she ventured further from the entrance. Eventually, Rachel found herself at the old stone bridge where she often came to think. The water below glimmered softly like 1,000 scattered stars. Just as she started to relax, a chilly gust of wind whipped through the trees. She shivered, wrapping her arms around herself, trying to shake off the feeling that she wasn't alone. Suddenly, she spotted something glinting among the roots of a gigantic oak tree. Drawn to it, she stepped closer and unearthed an ornate locket. She opened it to reveal a picture of a little girl, her eyes radiating a joy that felt almost palpable. But as Rachel stared at the image, the air grew thick and laughter echoed through the park as soft, childish giggles that sent shivers up her spine. "Hello?" Rachel called out, her voice barely above a whisper. The laughter shifted into a chorus of whispers, beckoning her to join them. "Come play with us," they sang, the urgency in their voices wrapping around her as she stood frozen, heart racing. An icy chill ran down her spine. The stories had always warned about the souls of children lost in the park, trapped in a never-ending game. Panic swelled within her. "I don't want to play," she shouted, trying to regain her composure. The laughter stopped abruptly, and for a moment silence reigned. But now the atmosphere felt even more oppressive, as if the trees themselves were closing in. Rachel turned to run, but the path seemed to shift before her eyes, twisting and bending in ways that felt unnatural. Each turn she took only led her deeper into the woods, away from the safety of the exit. Suddenly, a cold wind swept through, knocking Rachel off balance. Arms flailing, she stumbled but caught herself, gripping the locket tightly. "Get away from me!" she yelled into the dark. The voices returned, rising into a frenzy. "Join us!" Forever. Desperation surged within her. She darted back toward the bridge, her feet pounding against the damp earth. The sound of her heart echoed alongside the malevolent laughter. She could feel unseen eyes watching, almost urging her to falter, to look back. As she reached the stone bridge, the moonlight flooded over her, momentarily illuminating her path. She hesitated, glancing back at the darkness. The figures emerged just outside of the shadow of trees, ethereal forms with wide, pleading eyes. Rachel's breath quickened, but something deep within her urged her to keep moving forward. With a final burst of determination, she sprinted across the bridge, bursting into the open air and the safety of the park's entrance. The eerie laughter faded to silence behind her, but the weight of what she had experienced lingered heavy in her heart. Panting, Rachel stepped onto the sidewalk, casting one last glance back at Maplewood Park. The trees stood still, almost seamlessly returning to their natural state, as if mocking her escape. She felt the locket in her pocket, a reminder of the souls that yearned to play, and the stories that would no doubt spread through the town. As Rachel made her way home, she couldn't shake the feeling that she had danced closer to the edge of the unknown than anyone else she knew. That night she learned the profound truth that some places hold onto their secrets fiercely, waiting in the shadows for the next curious soul to wander in. If you found this story captivating, chilling, or just downright haunting, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more real-life stories shrouded in mystery. Dive deeper into the unknown with us. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes curiosity is the most perilous game of all.